fired the chick last week. She's been with us from the starting, and 2, 3, 4 warnings, and she's like, "Well, it would have been nice if you gave me like another chance." And I was like, "You're in your fucking late 30s. Like, you can't pull it together at this point. What the fuck?" Well, man, come on.
That's the second person you fired last.
Yeah, like there's 2 people. She was with us from like the get-go. She's one of our. Now there's only 1 guy left, and that's the manager. And hopefully he's not going to get fired. But she was one of our first 4. And now, and then it's just like,
hey, so sometimes you just gotta. Business is business, man.
Yeah, I told her the same thing.
Yeah, so you give like I'll give like I fired 1 person, and I gave her like a couple chances.
I always give chances because I feel bad.
I feel bad too.
And then I'm like, okay, like at some point you do have to listen to the customer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Some people are just way out. I'm like you hire them and the interviews.
They're like the best person. Yeah. Then 2 weeks out, I'm like, are you the same person that was like, oh yeah, I love it, and it's like gonna be so good, and I just love this business, and I love talking to people, and like, and you look at them on the camera, and you're like, you like talking to people?
Yeah.
Like, you're the worst.
Yeah. Sometimes it's bad hires,
people,
bro.
Man.
It's so hard to tell.
It's judgment.
Yeah.
You make some misses sometimes, in life. Nah, in life.
Anyways, happy Monday, okay? We're not getting fired. Sim can't fire me, so it's okay.
I can't fire myself.
My name's in the show has my name in it.
But you could replace me with another Sim. Okay, yeah.
You keep reminding us of that.
Yeah. Without us, those accesses mean nothing.
Okay, so I got a fun video. It's Monday today. Amritsar Gay Pride.
Yeah, I saw this. This is very interesting.
This is a little bit controversial going on right now.
A little bit. People are losing it in Punjab.
Well, there's different takes to it. Okay, so it's interesting because I was like, how do I feel about this? And I'm like, how would Sim feel about this? Is my
thoughts?
Thoughts. Look at this. This is all over TikTok right now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So yeah, this is a pretty big. I mean, it's a movement everywhere in the world now.
Mm-hmm.
But so this has been canceled now.
Oh, it's like officially canceled.
Oh yeah, they canceled it.
Yeah,
they didn't have a choice.
Yeah. Well, okay, so
like the outcry was too much from like, what do you call the Nyangs and them, and then it just trickled down to like every Gani in the city.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just
like Sikh people are probably like, again, I don't know.
I saw a sign. Sorry, I saw a sign that said, "Sikh men are gay. Deal with it or get on with it," or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting sign.
Religiously, it's like it's hard to say, right? Because
so you guys are more religious than me. Sikhi jo galla nahi hundiyan. Like you're not supposed to celebrate it. You can't.
No, but
somebody is obviously, but
yeah, but like there's 2 parts to it, right? One part is like when Sikhi, the way you're born is that's how you're Amritari, right? Like that's how you're supposed to say, like that's how you're supposed to, right, Mac?
What?
Like why don't we cut our hair and stuff?
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about.
I know, but it is an angle.
God made you a certain way.
Yeah, and you're supposed to be like that.
Yeah, be your true self,
right?
Yeah.
But then, what if your true self what's the justification of when they turn to the LGBTQ community, right? When they say that Sikh men are gay.
Well, what do you mean justification?
Because what if they're feeling because that's what it is, right? They feel different from their body that they're in.
They feel what do you call it? Marginalized, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Especially like in India, especially in a place like Amritsar, which is very super conservative.
So the issue with the Amritsar thing is because Amritsar is like our most holy ground, right? The Golden Temple's there. It's like a religious city. Like it's a very religious city. That's like hometown for it. So having a gay pride parade there.
I was shocked when I saw the first video. I was like, what, in Amritsar?
Yeah.
And then I think within like 72 hours it was
canceled,
shut down, and all the Sikh gay influencers started making videos about how it's okay and we should respect the gurus first, and
Yeah. So
which is good.
So there's that, right? Like, is the respect for like having a gay pride in Amritsar there? Like that disrespects it, right?
Oh, well, I would, yeah, you're doing it on if you really want to go like deep, it's the land of the gurus and you're doing it, you're dancing and stuff there. I mean, you could go a little crazy that like any type of dancing isn't good because the gurus, that wasn't part of Sikhi, right? Back in the day, like dancing, Bhangra and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, because so there's this little bit.
ਵੀਡੀਓ ਬੜੀ ਵਾਇਰਲ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਾਫੀ ਕੱਲ ਪਰਸੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਕਿ 27 ਮਾਰਚ ਨੂੰ ਨਾ LGBTQ ਵਾਲੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਟੈਂਪੂ ਯੂਨੀਅਨ ਆ ਇਹ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਡ ਮਾਰਚ ਕੱਢਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਦੱਸ ਦਵਾਂ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਕੋਈ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹ ਜਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਸਟੇਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਤੋਂ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਆ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਹੀਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਧਰਤੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਯੋਧੇ ਸੂਰਮੇ ਪੈਦਾ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਟੈਂਪੂ ਪੈਦਾ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਟੈਂਪੂ ਆ ਮੈਂ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਾਸਨ ਨੂੰ
Tempo means gay.
Tempo means gay?
Yeah. Hello.
Or is it like gay?
Tempo means gay, right? Yeah.
Like your tempo, like, is that just a slur
it's some
word?
sort of like derogatory term that people in Punjab use against people that are gay. Anyways.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਡ ਹੋਣ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਚੁੱਪ ਕਰਕੇ ਬੈਨ ਇਹਦਾ ਲਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇ ਜੇ ਫਿਰ ਜਥੇਬੰਦੀਆਂ ਆ ਗਈਆਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਜੇ ਦਸਮੇਸ਼ ਕਰਨਾ ਦਲ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਭਜਾ ਕੇ ਗਿੱਧਾ ਪਵਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਹੋ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੇਖਿਆ ਦੋ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਆ ਉਹ ਜੱਫੀਆਂ ਪਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਦਸਤਾਰਾਂ ਬੰਨੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਜਾੜੇ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਕੀਤੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਜੱਫੀਆਂ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਗਏ ਆ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ ਜੋ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਆ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹਾਰਮੋਨਸ ਆ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਪਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਰੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਸਰਦਾਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਗੁਪਤ ਰੱਖੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਤੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਲੋਕ ਦਸਤਾਰ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਨੇ ਲੋਕ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਹਰਕਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ
That's true.
100%.
It's true. Yeah, when you see...
I mean, minus his threats to them, which is because he's like a Nyang. But anyways, go on.
No, but it's true because like you're not representing just like the fact that you're gay, right? He's saying if you want to be gay, you be gay. Just you're disrespecting the pug, right?
Yeah, but
anything comes out.
But if you ask the gay person if you're disrespecting the pug, they don't probably have their own. I don't know what their explanation is. I think I've seen some of them online, and yeah, like you know, it does look. I mean, if you were doing the same thing, what makes me kind of happy is that the people in Amritsar or Punjab, anywhere, stood up to it. Because if you go to like the UAE, you're not doing that.
No,
right? It's not allowed.
Yeah.
No matter what your views are on it, you can't do it there. So it's, for me, it's the same thing, right? You have to stay true. Like now, if you look at the West, there's no control. Even like here, like in our city, there's, you know, once a year they have a, you know, thing. And I mean, it's fine. It doesn't affect your life. Have fun. But I just think that to keep, you know, some like, you know, law and order like in our, you know, in Punjab, that it's necessary. I mean, they don't need to threaten them and put them in jail. Like, you can't do that.
No.
But yeah, I don't.
No, doesn't need to be physically like.
No,
it doesn't have to get violent.
They're free to choose whatever lifestyle they want, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, but there's still something that you have to consider when it comes to your religion and culture.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's true, right? Because like when you think about like, I like how you said that the point about UAE and stuff. Because they're a Muslim country, right?
You can't do it there.
You can't do those things there.
In any really Muslim
right?
Islamic, you know, republic. Right?
And people respect that. Why is it that people respect? Is it because of fear?
It's not
people
fear.
respect. I've noticed that.
It's a law. It's you're a law-abiding citizen. It's a law there that you can't do those types of things. Even, I mean, it's probably a little extreme there because even if you're holding hands and you're like, you know, you're gay. That's illegal. You can't do that there. You can't, you know. I mean, I think any public form of affection, something like there's some crazy law there. But yeah, you can't do that. So I mean, it's extreme there. I don't think Punjab has to go to that psycho level, but it's good that they canceled it because that bothered me. Like as you know, being Punjabi, it did bother me. I'm not gonna lie and say it didn't bother me. It doesn't mean I don't like Sikh Punjabi guys that are gay. it's fine.
Yeah.
I could, be friends with them, and that's fine. Like I have some friends actually.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not sardars, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, this is very interesting. I didn't know, but I don't know that was even a thing in like Punjab, that there was like a whole pride movement. You don't even think about it, right? Because you're just like, it's more of like a Western
Yeah.
thing, and I never thought about like India having such a,
Okay, but like,
But
okay.
do you feel bad, kind of like that they should be able to kind of do their own thing? Like if they're gonna have a little party
Yes.
and they're gonna do it, I mean, there's two sides, right? But I still go on the side of no, it's like the Guru's home, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
So that's where the buck stops, kind of.
Exactly, right?
Right.
If you're practicing the religion and on top of that you're not respecting it,
Yeah.
because that's exactly what you're doing, right? You're practicing it. They're wearing paggan. They're fully the star, right?
Yeah.
They're fully like Amritari,
Yeah.
looking six, right? And then on top of that, you want to like dance around
Yeah.
on the. Whole
I mean, they could have just
right?
booked a hall and just partied in there, but I think the fact that they made a big spectacle out of it.
They could have done it in Delhi. They can go join the Delhi gay parade because there's one there, right?
Is there one there?
I think
So
so.
hold on, it's gonna happen there. It'll happen in other provinces and states in India,
Yeah.
but it definitely won't happen in.
No, I think the bigger issue is that it's a religious, like the Amritsar is known as the holy.
So they could
place.
do it in Ludhiana and Chandigarh. You think so?
I think they could do it in Chandigarh. I could see it happening in Chandigarh.
I don't see it happening anywhere in Punjab. No
Really?
way. No. Do you think there's not Nyangs and Gyanis in Chandigarh?
No, but the thing is, Amritsar is the holy.
I get it, but Chandigarh and it's all the land.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where I think they're coming from. It's the land. That's if you go across the border into Pakistan, they're not going to be doing it there, are they?
No.
Exactly. So, yeah, good luck. It's not going to happen in.
Could you imagine?
Man, imagine doing it in Ludhiana, Jalandhar, like all these provinces.
Yeah.
It would be the same sort of. There's that same guy who's in Amritsar threatening. There's a same guy like him sitting in
Nyang, yeah.
Ludhiana or Chandigarh or Bathinda or something like that.
That's true.
It's all over. You can't like escape the
'Cause-
culture.
Okay, but I can see this happening. Does it happen in Mumbai? Bombay?
I've
Mumbai?
seen it. Yeah, there's.
I've seen videos like Pride Parade out there, right? So, again, it's
But I
a little bit more Western down there, right?
Yeah, I think that the what do you call it, the government of those states is just a lot more, I guess you can call it liberal.
Yeah.
I don't think they don't think they really care, or maybe they don't have enough power to stop it. I don't know. I'm sure they have enough power to stop it.
Yeah.
It's just it's a different conversation there.
It is. It is.
It's weird how different states kind of do that, right? It's like
Yeah.
in one state it's like hell no,
Yeah.
and the other one's just like a free for all.
Yeah. No,
weird.
I've always wondered about the fact that like, when we think about like Dubai and stuff, right? Or Saudi Arabia, for example, okay?
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia, there's no alcohol. It's a dry place.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Fully dry.
Fully dry. Like you get arrested and shit. Like if you you can't even there's no access to it. There's all non-alcoholic, okay? Punjab, which is supposed to be a holy space, like
Yeah.
again, for example,
You can get
Amritsar,
everything there.
like example Amritsar,
Yeah.
which where's the alcohol ban there?
Yeah, it's like the pick
You know?
and choose. Yeah.
The pick and choose is what the weird thing.
Yeah.
Because like Saudi Arabia has it that it's Muslim country, no alcohol, nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody's allowed to touch it. Nobody's allowed to bring it in. There's no excuse around it. Okay,
Yeah.
you can get in a lot of crap.
Yeah.
But then you got alcohol coming out.
Yeah, Punjab is full of it.
everywhere.
I mean, that's
everywhere in
biggest-
Punjab.
That's one of the biggest addictions there. And
Right.
it's also one of the biggest industries.
So why not have that control?
Yeah.
Why
Now,
not have that
it's a good. That's like the age old question though.
Yep.
Why not stop?
You know what it is? I think it's because Saudi Arabia instills the fear factor of it, which actually works better,
Yeah.
right? Everybody,
more-
the
there's
citizens
more
there
rule,
are happy.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, there's just more rule of law there.
I always found that, like, okay, religiously,
Yeah.
I always found that even like the Muslim religion,
Yeah.
the people like they take a month off.
Islam.
The Islam religion,
Yeah.
it's not about control. I think the amount of respect that they have for their religion, because I find that a lot of people like pick and choose the good and bad in the other religions.
People do that in every religion,
Right.
I've seen Muslim people do that in their religion, but maybe not as much though.
Like, okay,
but I do see people pick. and
let me give you an example. Okay, the Holy Bible
Yeah.
with Christianity, I see it lying around everywhere. And isn't that like their scripture of like
What do you mean lying around everywhere?
in hotel rooms or
Oh yeah.
nobody respect like
Yeah.
they're supposed to be respecting it,
Yeah.
But don't you see, like, I walked
Bibles
in.
in hotel rooms. Yeah,
Yeah, no, but the Bible being on like the bathroom sink and stuff. Like you would never.
I've never seen that.
Oh no, I walked in and then there was a Bible sitting on the sink there.
Yeah.
Somebody must have placed it there, but like it makes me wonder.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, I feel like it's a bit of a win for Punjab. I think people are gonna just be commenting the shit out of this video. I just have that feeling.
I feel bad because I have a lot.
I don't feel bad.
I feel bad for the LGBTQ like.
You feel
community.
bad? Like, do you actually feel bad, or are you saying that you feel bad?
No, I feel bad that they want. I know that they want to express themselves and they want to show the pride and all that stuff, right? But there's a right place and time that you can do that.
No, but listen, those movements will never get anywhere in certain countries. It's just not going to happen. Or if you look at India, in certain provinces or in certain states, it's just not there, and I don't think it's ever going to be there.
Or in certain,
but you'll have these pushes.
Yeah,
like this is a push, right?
Yeah,
they push back and then it's cancelled. I mean, I feel like it's a win because all those Punjabi Sikh Sardar influencers that are gay or who were going online and like posting about the Pride Parade, and they kind of got put in their place.
Yeah,
which is kind of good. Which gives me great joy sometimes. Are we good?
Yeah, I think we're good. We're at 24K subscribers, so keep killing it. I don't know what's going on, but we actually,
stop saying you don't know what's going on. We have a good following.
It's going
really good.
It's
moving well.
It's great.
Yeah,
so
be a little positive.
Jeez, we got a good week ahead. So we're trying to get to 30K this week, right? Trying to hit 30K this week. So
Joel over there, look at.
Yeah, he's like. Should we show this?
No, don't show it.
Huh?
No, don't show it.
Sim is very Sim is very in it.
That's behind the scenes stuff.
It's behind the scenes. Okay. Otherwise, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah. Peace.